Hello and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to take a look at some of the common data types in MongoDB. So let's take a look at some basic data types used in MongoDB. So there is the string data type. This is most commonly used type of data type in MongoDB. It's basically used to store the data type that contains string. A string basically also refers to things like text. So anything alphabetical is known as a string or text. Next we have integer. The integer data type basically refers to numerical values. So it's used to store numerical value. The integer can be 32-bit or 64-bit depending upon your server. Next, we've got the Boolean data type. A Boolean basically stores two values, either true or false. Next, we've got the arrays. The arrays data type is used to store multiple lists or multiple values into one key. Next, we've got the timestamp. Sometimes it's also called the C timestamp. This can be used for recording when a document has been modified or when you add a new document. Also, we've got things like the object. An object data type. This type of data type is used for embedded documents. We've got the null data type. A null basically means it has no value. So it doesn't mean that it's empty, it just means it has no value. So this data type is used to store any value that contains nothing. The date data type is used to store current date or time. Okay, so but you can also specify your own date type by creating object of date and then you pass in the day, the month or the year into that object. We've got the binary data type. This is used to store binary data. We've got the code data type. This is used to store JavaScript code into the document. Next, we've got the regular expression. This data type is used to store regular expression. So these are some of the basic data types that is used in MongoDB. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you some key database concept differences between a relational database management system and MongoDB. In a relational database management system, you have tables. The equivalent of that in MongoDB is called collection. With relational database management system, the tables have columns. In MongoDB, the collections have a key. In both relational database management system and MongoDB, a value is also referred to as a value. In relational database management system, a record or row. In MongoDB, the equivalent is a document or an object. In MongoDB, the document is the unit of storing data in a MongoDB database. So the documents in a MongoDB database are stored in a JSON format. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. Just like a database table can have several rows or records, a collection can also store a number of documents. Another key difference between the relational database management system and MongoDB is that with relational database, the data models have to be in schemas, while in MongoDB, the schemas are flexible, so the collections do not enforce document structure. Whereas in relational database management system, the tables have to belong to a schema. MongoDB does not enforce that. So these are some key differences between a normal relational database management system and MongoDB. So in MongoDB, you're going to come across the word collection a lot and document. So you need to know the equivalent in a relational database management system. So when you talk about collection, you're talking about an equivalent of a table. When you talk about rows, you're talking about document or object. So that's it for this brief lecture on the database concepts between a relational database management system and MongoDB. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.